Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let it take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way? 'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome to Wisconsin Family. I'm Stacy Hansen.
And I'm Justin Riley, and well, Stacy, here we are at Wisconsin Granite again, and we're having a lovely time here, and it's such a gorgeous showroom, and Ismail is always so excited to share new information.
He is.
And I think last time we were here, he was talking about getting the new containers in from India, so we'll find out today if he got those in.
We'll have the exclusive on that.
Yeah.
And we also have MadisonBusTrips.com in today, and they've just got some great trips for family, really all ages. I mean, he talks about they've got kids from 2 to 80, you know.
Right, kids from 2 to 80, absolutely, absolutely. And I think, you know, taking a bus trip is something that a lot of people don't think of. And I think it's really, when you think about the trip back, especially if you're taking your kids somewhere to Six Flags or something like that, it's the end of the day.
Exhausted.
I mean, who's going to want to drive all the way back?
Yeah.
You know? So this is where they can kind of step in and take care of that for you, which I think is great. And I think, you know, they have a lot of great events coming up too. So
Right, and you can contact them and set up your own too if you want to organize your own trip.
Yep, you can get on
super cool.
a bus with some other folks, just buy tickets like you would an airline, or you can set up your own private bus if you'd like to. So
Yeah.
they've got some options for everybody.
They can really do it all over there. And then we also have Madison Capitals on the show today. They're a super family-friendly place to go.
They really are. They had their season opener a couple weeks ago, actually, and I think things are going pretty well, but they really try to bring a lot of kids and moms and dads in, and they have all kinds of different events during their intermission and everything, so it's a lot of fun. And then, of course, you know, if you like beer and burgers, there's dollar beer nights, and then there's burger nights as well. So
they've got all that. They've got games, prizes, you name it. So we'll hear more about that right after the break on Wisconsin Family.
'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We're shooting on location at Wisconsin Granite today, if I can say it.
Too many Wisconsins. It's just too many Wisconsin. Everything's Wisconsin.
It is. With us now, though, is Kimberly Kakos with Madison Capitals. You're the Director of Operations. Welcome. Thanks for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me. I love being here.
So the Capitals is a great thing for families to come and see, lots of kid-friendly activities to do. What are some things that you've seen kids like to do?
Absolutely. Well, we try to have different themes for our games, and it's all about the kids and the family because that's our demographic. So once the kids are at the game, you know, anytime we can put them up on the scoreboard, they absolutely love it. Dance cams, smile cams, and new this year, we have a Simba cam, which I had never heard of before, but you literally, we do a little intro with Lion King, and then parents hold their children up, and we had our little opener last week, and it was crazy because you have parents holding up like a 12-year-old. It was crazy. And then other fans who didn't have kids were holding up popcorn or literally everything that they could find. So we were a little concerned that it wouldn't catch on right away, but I mean, that first, like, instantaneously, like, people were holding up. I'm sure at our next game, people may try to hold up their husbands or wives or who knows. Anything to get up on the scoreboard is huge for our fans, especially the kids.
Start that on the show.
Yeah, we need to have our own Simba cam
Yeah,
here.
absolutely.
Ken, hook that up for us, will you?
Absolutely. We also have our inflatable slap shot game that they can play every game. It's on the concourse. It's humongous. They can come and try to shoot the pucks into little holes at the end, or just shoot it towards the end just to have some fun. Yeah, so it's a wonderful time. And then Chuck-a-Puck is my favorite. You get to throw foam pucks onto the ice and win prizes. So there's 30 banners on the ice, so we have tons of winners every night.
Oh, sounds like fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And that's different from last year where you had one big banner. You have many small banners.
Yeah, our first year we had one huge banner, and it was with a great partner who's back with us. But you know, when you're 7 years old and you run up and you get a prize that's for an adult, that wasn't really super exciting for the kids. So last year we changed it up. We had 17 banners last year, and now we have 30. So
Very cool.
more winners, more fun. That's what we're all about.
Absolutely. And speaking of kids, you like to feature kids through various performances and so forth at the game. So can you talk to us a little bit about what kind of performances are available and how different groups can sign up for them?
Yeah, it's amazing. So we are really focusing on our groups this year, and we want to showcase the kids coming out. So kids can come out and sing the anthem with their school or their choir, or any group of kids can come out and sing the anthem. And then we have had so much success with it that we actually had to add in God Bless America. So we ran out of all of our 30 anthem spots, and then we added in God Bless America. So one of our games this weekend actually has one elementary school singing the national anthem, and then right after that it'll be a middle school singing God Bless America, and it's like 50 kids each, so we really get to feature them. And then intermissions, it's not just youth hockey that kids can come out and play on the ice, but we also have dance performances. So dance groups come out and perform for 5 minutes at center ice on a carpet, so it's super safe.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, on a carpet, so it's super safe. And then we're also have interest from like karate groups, and maybe potentially some gymnastics if they can bring mats and stuff too. Yeah, so any sort of group activity that kids are involved in, we will find a way to showcase them at our game.
Very cool.
Wow, really the sky's kind of the limit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got an act they can
absolutely, absolutely. We'll find some way to showcase them and give them the spotlight for a couple minutes.
So in addition to all that fun stuff, I do see that you've got some cool events coming up. You've got Superheroes Night, Ladies Night, Military Appreciation Night. Tell us about Superheroes Night.
Yeah, so next Sunday, October 30th, is going to be our Superheroes Night. So it's right before Halloween, so we just want the kids to come out and dress up. And actually, you don't even have to dress as a superhero. You can dress in your Halloween costume. We'll probably have candy on the concourse, as long as the parents are okay with it. And yeah, it's just going to be a big early Halloween party for the kids to come to and dress up, and we'll showcase them on the scoreboard and stuff.
And that's on October 30th.
Yeah.
And then you have Ladies Night coming up as well. Can
Yeah.
you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely.
I mean, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, Ladies Night we started last season, and we really want to showcase something for women to come to and for moms. So it's not just guys and it's not just the kids. So we reach out to local businesses, and we have concourse tables featuring their products, and so ladies can kind of come to the game, watch the game a little bit, and then kind of shop. So they can come and check out a Mary Kay table or an Avon table or an It Works table. So yeah, they get to kind of do a little shopping at the game.
Oh, that's fun.
Shopping
That's
is
something
good.
you would expect to be able to do at a game.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everything.
Who would have thought? You get to come to a hockey game and do a little shopping for you.
And now, Military Appreciation Night, I see that you're auctioning off a helmet.
Yes.
Proceeds are going to Badger Honor Flight. How did all this come about?
Yeah, so one of our season ticket holders, Ryan Taylor, approached us and said, like, hey, I want to create a mask, 2 masks, one for each of your goalies. We're going to do one in a silent auction at the game on November 5th, and we're raffling tickets off. We're selling raffle tickets, and we'll raffle the other helmet off at the game as well. You don't have to be present to win, but it's just really cool. And so raffle tickets are $5 each, or 5 for $20. All the proceeds from the raffle is going to go strictly to Badger Honor Flight, and the helmets are donated by Ryan Taylor. So it's a huge thank you to him. It was a great partnership.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is a great partnership. Really quickly before we go, can you tell our viewers where they can get tickets to your game?
Absolutely. Madcapshockey.com, or call our office at 257-2277.
Simple and easy.
Thanks so
We
much,
like that.
Kimberly. Great to meet you, and I'm excited to check out some of your games now.
Awesome.
There's
Great
so
to
much
meet
to
you
do for your
guys.
family. Stay with us. We have more on Wisconsin Family right after the break.
'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. Stacy and I are having a lovely time here at Wisconsin Granite.
Yes, it's right here in McFarland. Actually, not too far out of Madison, so it's a real close drive.
Yep, kind of right off the Beltline. So we'll be talking with those folks later in the show. But we're joined again now by Aaron Rainey from MadisonBusTrips.com. Welcome back, Aaron.
Thanks for having me back. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So being in Madison is pretty new to your business. So what other markets are you in besides Madison?
Well, we're currently in Dubuque, Iowa, which is considered Tri-States, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and Quad Cities, which is Davenport, Rock Island, Bettendorf, and Moline, Illinois. So we just kind of progressed this way north and doing more trips now.
Okay, well, excellent.
So with bus trips, I imagine that you're getting a lot of people that just plain don't want to drive. They just kind of want the ease. I mean, there's a lot of advantages to taking a bus trip.
Yeah, and that's what we try to do is make it easy for everybody to do and make them want to do it. You know, when you're packing up the kids or maybe just a couple buddies on the bus, you can have some nice ice cold beverages. You can pack a cooler and bring whatever you want. And we basically just want you to get on the bus, have fun, not worry about it, and before you know it, hopefully you're there at your event.
And it's nice too coming back, I think, because that's
Yeah.
when I always feel like I really don't want to drive.
Right.
Yeah. I know last time I was here, we did talk about our Six Flags trip we did, and that's a classic example of a family trip where at the end of the day, 9, 10 o'clock at night, you guys are all done at the park. Mom and Dad are exhausted, but one of you
Right.
guys has still got to drive home.
Yeah.
Right.
The cool thing about that is, you know, we take care of that, and by the time you get home, everybody got a good nap in, and
Right, yeah.
you're ready to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
So you can watch a movie on the way, and you're all set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that you got the movie too. That really helps, those
Yeah.
long ones.
So you mentioned family trips. Are all of your trips family friendly, or do you have some more adult oriented trips?
We do a little bit of each, but almost all of our trips are family friendly, meaning
Fantastic.
we send an escort on every one of our buses. So, you know, obviously drinking's allowed, but there's also, you know, not crazy things happening either.
Right.
We want everybody to have a good time, an enjoyable time,
Right.
but that goes for everybody from a kid all the way to an 80-year-old, which we've had on certain buses where we've had that age gap on, you know, going to different games, Brewers games, Cubs games, where,
Right.
you know, somebody's taking their grandchild and they want to have a good time, but then there's the college kids that are on there too that are, also want to have a great time. So
Right.
we just have that escort on there to make sure everybody's having a good time, a safe time, and everybody
Yeah.
gets back on the bus accordingly, and just to make everybody have that great time.
Yeah, I like that you're accommodated then to all ages, and that's a good sign that you've got some good trips going on, that you're getting such a wide range like
absolutely.
that. And so what upcoming trips have you got going on then?
Well, for the Madison area, we have our upcoming Bears-Packers on December 18th. We also have our Mall of America bus trip, so that's a 2-day overnight trip. The weekend after Black Friday, which is December 3rd, we're going to head up there. The hotel is connected right to the Mall of America, and it's going to be a good shopping time. You know,
Yeah.
it's one of those things where you don't want to drive all the way up to the Mall of America.
Yeah.
You get to stay overnight, do 2 full days of shopping. Sunday night we come back. Monday you head back to work. We have a lot of Bucks games coming up this year. We have Bucks Golden State in November. We also have our Bucks Cavaliers. There we go. I know LeBron's coming to town, so we got a couple of those. We got Bulls Bucks as well. So lots of different variety of things, and obviously once baseball kicks back in, we'll have lots of Brewers games as well.
That's a good option for wanting to go to the games, I think.
Absolutely, and I want to make sure that people understand that these are not private trips necessarily. If there's seats open and available on these buses for these trips, people can sign up and buy a ticket and just
go
join the party crew.
Absolutely. Go right to our website, MadisonBusTrips.com. You can get all the info for each trip on there.
Right.
You can also purchase your tickets right from our website.
That's awesome. And you also offer custom trips. Can you tell us a little bit about what these custom trips are?
Well, it's something like, you know, Channel 57 comes to us and says, hey, we want to go to a Brewers game, but we just want our staff to go, or
Right.
just our listeners or our viewers, and we want to go ourselves. And basically what we do is beginning to end put that together. We've had lots of corporations, lots of bars, restaurants that want to do their own thing. And not that they don't want it to be open to the public, but they want to have their own crew of regular people that
Right.
come in their restaurant or bar, or we've done church groups, we've done boys and girls clubs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all over the board. You know, a lot of people, we do all the legwork. So that's,
Right.
you know, you come in, here's the price, it's X dollars, and
Yeah.
we take care of everything, and beginning to end, bus, tickets, everything you need.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just parking alone is such a hassle when you're going to these big events. You know, it's just something that, you know, I personally would not want to deal with. So I think that's an appealing option for people.
Yeah, we try to take care of everything. You know, we've been to almost every venue we've gone to before. We've been there on a bus before, so we know
Sure.
what the tolls are, what the parking is,
Right.
where to park, how to do it. So that's part of the stress that we take off the
Right.
people, of that uncertainty of getting up to a stadium and going, where do I park and how much is it? And
Yeah.
Right.
and where's my car again? I don't know where my car is.
Right.
So it's one of those things where we try to take care of everything
Yeah.
from beginning to end.
And
Absolutely.
you mentioned a little bit about the trips being open to everyone, but you can do private trips as well.
Yeah, that's what we were just mentioning with the corporations. We do a lot of
Yeah.
different things.
How do people book those with you?
Oh, they can go right to our website. We have a new tab. It's called Custom Trips. They click on it. It'll send us an email, and we'll get all their information, and we'll set it up for them.
Great,
is
so
awesome.
keep that in mind if you're thinking about taking a trip
Yeah.
Take the load off yourself.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron Rainey from MadisonBusTrips.com, thanks so much for joining us today. It was great to
Thank
see you
you.
again.
Thanks for having me again. I appreciate it.
Don't go away. There's more Wisconsin Family coming up right after the break. Stick around.
'Cause every day is a new day.
And welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We have been here at Wisconsin Granite in McFarland, and we are so excited now to be talking with the Ismail Fersat. How are you, Ismail?
I'm great, thank you very much.
Good to
How
see
are
you
you?
again.
Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks
too.
for having us. We always love coming here. So last time we were here, we talked about bringing new containers in from India, and we were really excited about that. Did you get them in? Are you
Here?
expecting any more?
Yes, they're here.
Yay!
It's great that you guys following up with new containers. So what's coming fresh? I love that question. Yes, we are keeping that fresh and all time bring some new containers. Yes, we did get the containers from India and we're expecting more.
All right.
Oh, great. So people can
right.
start coming in now, and they can keep coming in because there's more coming in all the time to
All
see
the
these.
time.
And that's what's
Always
so
keep it
cool about
dynamic.
this place is you can actually hand select the piece of granite that you want in your kitchen.
The
I mean,
actual
you have samples and everything too, but you can actually go back into the warehouse back there and pick out the piece that you want, which is so cool.
There's just no surprises. You know
Right.
exactly what you're going to
Yeah,
get.
Right,
absolutely.
exactly.
Absolutely. Very cool.
So how do you get these containers over here? Because I imagine they're super heavy. I mean, is this expensive? How does this work?
Well, really, it is a pain to get them over here because each container is about 20 tons.
Wow. So yeah, pretty heavy.
So
So you need a couple people lifting that, right?
yeah.
no, I
couple
live by
elephants maybe.
myself.
Oh, all right.
So the difficulties, there's first difficulty is about cost, of course.
Sure.
When we bring him in, we get top open container. So they just open the top and they say, okay, unload them. We rented a huge crane. So certified guy came with huge crane. They just unloaded from the top. That was easy for them, but that cost us a lot.
Just to
Yeah.
unload them, just to get them
Just
out
to
of the
unload
container.
them.
Wow.
We said, guys, we need to find a solution to make it more cost effective.
Right.
In this case, we came up with getting the container not from the top open container, closed container, just unload them from the behind.
Oh, okay.
But that came up with another complication. It's got to be special skilled people to unload them. That crane doesn't work because top is closed.
Right.
In this case, they said that, well, yeah, you need to go to school, get the certificate. So, and I said, you know what? I'm open to that. And I went to school.
You did it.
Yes, I got all the training and I get the certificate. And then we start getting the container with unloading behind. That's how we start doing it, and that's how, it's a lot of work. Each bundle that we bring out, it doesn't hold vertical. It's not a pallet that you can just bring it out.
Right.
With forklift, you have to use heavy equipment.
Sure.
And you have to, slabs are holding just vertical like that.
Oh.
You need to get them out without breaking it. It's a
Yeah,
pain.
without
But-
everything tilting.
Right.
Wow.
I can imagine
But
that's
okay.
kind of stressful getting that out of there. But it would make
Yeah.
sense then that there be some sort of certification that would be required to do that, or
Right.
education at the very least.
Right.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about your customers. What is the process of buying granite here at Wisconsin Granite?
Well, mostly people really worry about the price. When I want to buy a car, if it's an expensive car, if I see advertisement, Mercedes, BMW, when I see the advertisement, I'm kind of concerned. Like, is it too expensive? Can I really afford it?
Yeah.
Well, we beat that question. We always wanted customers to come over here, just take a look at it. We have some stones, only $39 a square foot. Of course, some stones $175. There are some
Sure.
luxury stones, some luxury marbles that came from Italy. This is the good example. We got them from Brazil. It's called white macaubas.
This is
It
beautiful.
is beautiful.
Yes. So there's all kind of high price, low price. There are some promotional stones. So first step is for them to just stop by in the showroom.
Okay.
And then we just show them around. They can choose what stone they like. We give them our feedback. And then the next step will be when we sign the agreement, we directly put their name on the slab that they choose.
Right.
And then we'll proceed from there. So it's kind of a simple process.
Yeah, and it seems like that is a really great way to sort of eliminate the misunderstandings and confusion and that sort of thing that people might experience in this process. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you've got a wide variety too. So this isn't a place that you need to feel intimidated coming into.
Right.
You know, that you can come in, there's such a wide variety of choices, price ranges that people can feel comfortable stopping in and seeing what they like.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about internally kind of what goes on here, because every time we come here I feel like there's always such a good vibe. All the employees just seem so happy.
Everybody's got a smile
It seems kind
on
of like
their
a
face
family
and-
type. How many employees do you have again?
We have 20
Okay.
employees now,
20, so it is kind of a large family.
large family.
So how do you stay in touch with all of them?
Well, we meet every Friday at 7:30, 1 hour before the business hours. We have meetings. We take picture of every job we do, and we put them on the big screen TV, and we go over one by one. So we ask installers, did they have any difficulties? We ask fabricators, anything was difficult. So we go through all the details, and we make sure that the whole crew gets together, salespeople, installers, fabricators, office people, we all get together. And we talk about every single detail, and we go through every single picture that we take at the job site. That's how we keep motivating each other, and that's how we communicate.
It's a supportive environment too.
Yeah.
You can help each other.
Yeah, you're there to be a team, and you get to know, the salespeople get to know what the fabricators are doing, so there really is sort of a common knowledge of the whole process from start to finish, which I think is fantastic. And I think that's one of the advantages of having a smaller company where it's not, 200 people that have their hands in it. It's just, it's a small, lean crew, which I think is good. Yeah. So, in this business, you should work with many people. Can you tell me what kinds of difficulties you have and how you manage some of those difficulties?
Right. This is a custom work and whole labor involved. Of course, it's not very easy to start and finish to the end, 100%.
Right.
Sometimes we do have misunderstanding. So sometimes customer thinks something different than the
Right.
salespeople.
Sure.
We had one issue the other day. I got a phone call. Salesperson said that, "Hey, Ismail, one of the customers here wants to see you." I said, "Sure, okay, yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes." I was driving. I came to the showroom and I said, "Oh, Ismail, I'm not happy." She was about to cry. I just gave her a hug. I said, "Come on, don't worry. There's no problem that we cannot fix. Tell me." And she said, "Well, they put wrong stone in my house." I said, "Well, normally we don't do that. But let's take a look at it. Let's see how we can fix it."
Right.
We went back to the fabrication shop. We grabbed the zinc cut out piece and we drive to her house. And when we bring the stone I asked her, "Did you want this stone?" Like, "Yes, I want this stone, but I have something else in my house." I said, "Okay, let's drive up there. Let's look at it together." Once we walk in the house, I put that cutout piece right next to the stone. Like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm happy now."
But you were willing to give her the benefit of the
did.
doubt and go
Yeah.
out there and see for yourself. So that's great that you're taking care of your customers, which is exactly what you can find here at Wisconsin Granite. Ismail, thank you so much for having
Thanks
us
so
here
much.
today.
My pleasure.
That's all the time we have for today on Wisconsin Family. We'll see you next time.